here in the outback in Australia. Still feels very surreal to be saying that.
Kakadu National Park. Look at these views.
We have seen 5 crocodiles already.
Look at this. This is an Indigenous outback tasting menu.
No!
I'm sorry, Joey. Does that count?
Good morning, guys, from the top end safari camp in Dundee here in the outback in Australia. Still feels very surreal to be saying that, but we are currently on a 7-day road trip with the Northern Territory Tourism Board, so we are super excited. There is so much to explore. If you hadn't seen our last video, we just stayed in these and did some unbelievable experiences, but today we are starting our trip and heading to Kakadu National Park, which we believe is actually the biggest national park in Australia. Some say even the biggest in the world, but don't fact check me on that. We have a couple of hours drive there. We're going to stop off and get some food, and I can feel it's going to be a very good day.
Back in the trusty car. We've actually got a few hours drive today, but the first stop is right up our street. We are heading to an outback tavern. We decided to skip the tavern so we had more time here at Kakadu National Park. Look at these views. We have come to Ubirr, one of the cultural sites dating back around 60,000 years. It's crazy, and you can just see how vast this national park is. 20,000 square kilometers, and the views, it was better than a tavern. What do you reckon? Better than a tavern?
Yeah, this is pretty impressive, and the Indigenous people have actually lived here for over 60,000 years, which is unbelievable. And actually out there, a lot of it is mostly water, which I just found out as well, which you wouldn't think, because it's all green.
I didn't think it was going to be this green.
No, I expected it to be sort of like rocky and red, but it's so green with the rocks.
Wow, this is just one of them spots where you find a little location to yourself and take it all in. It's not just a viewpoint, this is so much history, so much of the beginnings of Australia date back to places like this, and it is just spectacular.
These rocks actually date back over 1 billion years, which is absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely insane. The Indigenous people have lived here since like 60,000 years ago, which is equally as insane. And there is paintings on the rocks that only stopped 150 years ago. That is crazy. So some of these paintings are super old, like 20,000 years old. They were like stories, lessons. Some of them even show their favourite food. So they had things like barramundi and other fish that they like to eat, and they drew them on there. This one has people. It's just so crazy. From rock painting to river cruising, we're going to find crocodiles on the East Alligator River. Makes a lot of sense.
And we are off on the East Alligator River cruise with Gambi. They're actually run by an Indigenous group here in the park. It was called the East Alligator because the British man was exploring. He came to the East Alligator River, well, the river on the east. He got that bit right, the east, and he'd just been to America. He presumed the alligator was a crocodile, or the other way around. He got it wrong basically, and of course being here in Australia they are crocodiles, not alligators.
And this is what we used to throw spears with. What this guy does for us gives us 3.5 times the power in delivering the spear. A greater degree of accuracy in targeting the spear brings out the vibration of the spear.
This is crazy. We have seen 5 crocodiles already. We have a quick stop on land, and our guide Roman is absolutely amazing.
Full of stories.
He is full of stories, full of things to show us, all the traditional cooking things and things they used to hunt.
We've like stopped off on one of the banks and we have seen, I think now to date, 6 crocodiles, not alligators.
6 crocodiles, not alligators, yeah. I mean, how could you get it mixed up? Although we did find out that the difference between the two is the noses, so now we know.
Wow, these views.
Well, this is amazing. Roman, our guide, actually said that the rocks surrounding us were around 2 billion years old. They were under sea all that time ago. And it's just crazy, really remarkable actually. I don't really have many words for it. Like, we're standing on history here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope you guys enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is needed. The sun sets so quickly. We have checked into our new accommodation, the Kuinda Lodge, but we'll have to show you it in the morning. Roman, our guide, was amazing. The boat trip was so much fun. Glad we got to see some crocodiles, and he actually taught us a new saying. Bobo. It means like goodbye or see you later. Got a 4XXX gold.
I don't think this is a local lager.
It's not a local lager, but it's an Australian one, and we have some unique food and a tasting session on the way.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Yummy.
The crocodile there, popcorn crocodile. We got kangaroo, barramundi ceviche.
Yep.
Your chutneys go with your red meats, and then you're doing the crocodile with the aioli.
Look at this. This is an Indigenous outback tasting menu. We have got some kangaroo over here. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to give it a go. We have got some croc bites. We've tried croc before, so we're sort of acclimatised to that. And yeah, and they're basically like little chicken nuggets, and then we have buffalo skewers.
That should be just like beef, right?
It should be. I think I'm going to go easy. I'm going to start with the croc bites. And what sauce do you think?
Aioli.
Aioli. Here we go.
I think he said red meats with the chutneys.
Okay. The problem is I really like croc. It just tastes like little chicken nuggets.
You're going in for seconds.
Croc's amazing.
I had a feeling that Matt was going to do the crocodile bites first because he's not as brave as me.
It's technically not easy, I just knew I'd like it.
I'm actually really excited for buffalo. I know that sounds really strange, but like it just looks and smells like beef. I've dipped it in the red chutney.
Tough?
No, I just didn't want to plate myself. Wow. It's actually quite fatty, but the taste is so nice. It's like, the only way I could describe it is like more like a steaky taste, really meaty. Kind of tastes like meat crisps, but whilst I'm trying that, I'm also going to quickly try a croc bite because people rave about the deep fried ones. They say like, if you try one thing, you must try this, so. What the hell?
It's like chicken nuggets.
It's chicken nuggets.
Okay, I was nervous for this because they're so cute. This is kangaroo. I'm not sure even what part of
Don't think about it.
the kangaroo it is. It's very red, isn't it? It's very red meat.
Take a bite.
It's a bit like a steak, I suppose. I'm not going to put any sauce on it. I'm sorry.
No.
It's really tender.
No.
I'm sorry, Joey. Wash it down. Some local wine. What was your favourite?
I have to say that obviously the deep fried, I think anything deep fried is really, really nice, but the crocodile doesn't taste like the burger we had yesterday.
I've slightly changed my mind on the kangaroo.
Yeah, you're not keen.
It was really tender. It's a little bit too chewy for me.
The buffalo's nice, it's a bit chewy, a bit fatty, but it does just taste like a nice bit of steak. So, I'd say it's a very good tasting platter and a best way to wash it down.
I don't know how appropriate this is, but I'm making my own outback pizza. So we have crocodile bites on top of a margarita pizza. It definitely doesn't look very appetizing, and I'm probably completely butchering any type of outback snack, but I could be on something.
This could be the next best pizza.
I mean, it's like putting a chicken nugget on top of a pizza. It tastes good, but it just doesn't look right.
Good morning. I am feeling so good this morning. Did you sleep well?
Really well. I think it was the croc.
Yeah, I think it was the croc. Definitely not the kangaroo. What an amazing dinner that was. A proper, unique
outback experience.
That was insane. But now the sun is shining, I can finally show you where we're staying. So we're staying at the Kootinda Lodge. I don't really know what to call these. They're kind of like...
I would say it's like that's like an outback luxury tent.
Yeah, they're like luxury tents. So you don't have a shower or a toilet, but there is a separate block for all of that over there. But when you come in, obviously you have the huge balcony. You come in, we have a kettle, super luxurious. All our toiletries, a nice storage, a lovely bed, which was so comfortable. Table and chairs, lots of interesting factual books.
They're like, it's very safari. I like the chairs, and I love that we can find out more about
Kakadu. And also they gave us the cutest little cookies, fondant sugar cookie with a croc on top.
We saw signs around the accommodation that you can sometimes see dingoes at night. I feel like we heard them, but unfortunately didn't see them. This is going to be me for breakfast as we are back on the road exploring this beautiful territory. Look at these, they're unreal.
Just stopped off to grab a quick lunch.
We found this little hidden gem with the best looking cheese toasties and yeah, unreal milkshakes in the tiniest little caravan.
Now we have arrived at Top Dig, and we're actually going to be meeting a local Indigenous man who lived in the bush. Really fascinating. We're going to find out so much, and this is a really unique experience, so I'm super excited. Maybe we even get to try some things as well. We have met our guide Manuel, and he is amazing. He actually lived in the bush until he was around 20, which is absolutely crazy. To hear stories is something you will never hear. It really is unreal. And we're now painting. I'm not the best painter, I can't lie, but I can do a black border. We are painting yams.
So it was so interesting to hear Manuel's life story. He even showed us the didgeridoo. He showed us songs they used to sing. And I'm trying to draw the turtle, which
how's it going for you?
Yeah, I mean it looks like something. How is Molly's one? Is it good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, not good. You want it good. Must be good artist.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so
not
sure.
as good as you.
Right, let's make some fire.
Rub. Stop. Only with one hand, yeah. Faster and push it down. Push it down.
I wouldn't trust you in the bush.
No!
I gotta blame wind.
Couldn't light a fire, but I'm gonna try and catch our lunch.
Does that count?
Oh my god, I was so close!
It went under.
Oh my god, I have never seen anything so cute. So this is a baby wallaby. Unfortunately, the mum got hit by a car. Oh, it likes my bikini. And they're basically going to release it in the wild. It has to get fed lots of times, and it's in this little pouch. Oh my god, it is so cute. I could actually cry. It's so warm as well, like a little snuggie. Are you all snug?
It's licking you.
Oh my god. I think it likes my sweaty fingers. Okay, now I am its actual mummy. Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, it's like a little baby. Oh my god, I can't. I actually want a wallaby now.
I did not think I would end up feeding a baby wallaby this morning.
It's literally...
It is loving it.
Loving life.
You are going to get fat and grow very, very big, aren't you? It's okay. Manuel was amazing, and we learned so much about the Indigenous culture, but I think this little guy stole the show just as we were about to leave. This little rescue. Wow, he's going to grow up and be big and very, very strong, but we do have to go now as we are heading to Hot Springs for a swim. Do you want to come?
This is amazing. Welcome to Catherine Hot Springs. I think the temperatures range from like 25 to 30 degrees. Little hot pools, there's around 6 of them, and the water is so blue. They're all interconnected. You can go down these little narrow pathways and find your own little hot pool. But this is lovely.
This is unreal. It is literally the overflow from the river next to us, but it's created these 6 thermal pools because of the geothermal activity underground. Look, we are literally in the middle of the forest, and because it's a weekday, we literally have some of these pools completely to ourselves.
Wow, this is unreal. This was totally unexpected, wasn't it? I did not expect a hot spring.
It just popped out of nowhere. Now we're in like pool number 3.
This bit is amazing. This is a big pool, one of them anyway, and it takes you actually down a little
It's like
ledge.
a lazy river.
Like a lazy river, and don't think we should have brought our camera or our phone, but we're gonna go for it anyway.
This is so much fun. There is like a slide, ow, 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 that leads to a little waterfall that takes you along. Wow, I'm getting pulled along the lazy river. This is the most fun ever, and it can't really get much more natural than this. Cheers. After all that swimming, we are back in Darwin, and we've come in to Snapper Rocks on the waterfront. We actually walked around the waterfront on one of our 3 days around this city, and we saw this place and it looks really, really good. I'm hoping I can try and have a little bit of croc.
I don't know what's happened to us, but we've ended up with
The most random dish ever.
I love this. Crocodile bites, deep fried, in like a shao bun or a bao bun, whatever you want to call it.
That's like Chinese meets Australian.
I was not expecting that. The shao bun is so soft, and the crocodile is like so
We just love
crispy.
crocodiles.
We do.
This is ridiculous. We've got more croc bites and 2. Oh, they're so good. Gigantic.
What is up with you? You love it now.
I love crocodile. Monster burgers. It's not crocodile though, it's beef.
We've made it to the Red Centre. What a welcome to the Red Centre.